What's up, guys? Welcome back to WrestleScope. Today, we're diving into the latest edition of WWE Raw, breaking down all the hottest stories, the biggest news, and the wildest rumors you absolutely need to know. We're talking everything from the fan backlash over Jey Uso's win to some behind-the-scenes insight on Seth Rollins' injury, plus WWE's struggles on ESPN, and even some tough truths about how the company handles its former stars. So, buckle up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we've got a lot to cover. Alright, let's start with the good news. First up, Seth Rollins has officially surrendered the World Heavyweight Championship. WWE explained on Raw that the Vision aggravated Rollins' shoulder injury, which he originally sustained at Crown Jewel. That means Rollins is out indefinitely. Now, this isn't the most creative storyline, but it does a few important things. One, it establishes the Vision as a legit threat. And two, it gives Seth a solid babyface comeback arc once he returns. Fun fact, both the men's and women's World Heavyweight titles have been vacated this year. Rollins due to injury, and Naomi because she's pregnant. Crazy coincidence, right? Moving on, new tag team champions have finally been crowned. Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, who fans are hilariously calling AJ Lee, beat the Judgment Day in what many agree was a great match. Honestly, the Judgment Day's tag reign was pretty disappointing, with only 2 title defenses in over 100 days. Hopefully, WWE will keep Lee and Styles defending those belts regularly, because they're bringing some much-needed excitement to the tag division. Becky Lynch also delivered a standout promo. Even though she's a heel, she took issue with Paul Heyman masterminding the attack on her husband, Seth Rollins. She confronted Heyman backstage, calling him a penguin-faced prick, and the two had a fiery showdown. This kind of booking, where characters act consistently regardless of their alignment, is exactly what WWE needs more of. It adds layers and keeps things believable. Another thing to watch is Dominic Mysterio's face turn, which looks like it's definitely happening. The Mysterio family gimmick is catching fire with fans, and Dom's Intercontinental title reign is gaining momentum. And speaking of surprises, Nikki Bella made a big return last night by saving world champion Stephanie Becker from the Judgment Day's attack. The crowd went wild. Some fans think Nikki might be turning heel and going after the women's title, which could add some fresh heat to that scene. Now for the bad. Where is AJ Lee? I'm not talking about the male wrestler AJ Styles, but the women's wrestler AJ Lee, who reportedly signed a full-time deal with WWE but has been completely absent since WrestlePalooza. No updates, no explanations. For fans, it's really frustrating because she's a talented performer who deserves more screen time. And then we get to the downright ugly. The news about Jey Uso winning the Battle Royal to become CM Punk's opponent at the upcoming Saturday night's main event has fans fuming online. Seriously, WWE's YouTube video of the match has over 27,000 dislikes and counting. People wanted LA Knight to get that moment. It felt like the fresh, exciting choice. But WWE went with Jey Uso again, sticking with the same inner turmoil storyline between Jey and Jimmy Uso. The finish saw Jey eliminate both LA Knight and Jimmy Uso simultaneously, which further fuels the sibling rivalry. While Punk vs. LA Knight would have been a huge main event, WWE seems obsessed with pushing Jey Uso's heel tendencies. It's almost guaranteed that Punk will win the title, and Jey could even cheat to try to win, which would continue the tension with Roman Reigns. Speaking of which, Reigns is expected to return next month, so we might see some interesting dynamics there. So, why did WWE pick Jey Uso over LA Knight? Well, Jey is still massively popular and a safe choice for Triple H to back. He's become one of Triple H's most reliable main event talents, and WWE trusts that Jey can take a loss without losing fan support. Meanwhile, LA Knight has been protected on TV for weeks, and WWE likely doesn't want him pinned just yet. Rumor has it LA Knight might get a world title run eventually, but 2025 doesn't look like that year. There were also some late behind-the-scenes changes to Raw's opening segment, where Adam Pearce stripped Seth Rollins of the title. According to insider reports, things didn't go as originally planned, which made the segment feel awkward on screen. While we don't know the original plan, it's clear WWE scrambled to adjust after Rollins' injury news dropped last minute. Switching gears, there's been an update on Jacob Fatu's injury. He was written off TV in a brutal segment showing him bleeding and missing teeth, but it turns out he's actually out due to a dental procedure, not a long-term injury. He should be back by Survivor Series weekend, which could lead to a renewed feud with Drew McIntyre on SmackDown. Now, here's some concerning news. WWE on ESPN is officially a flop. Despite heavy marketing, the WrestlePalooza event didn't live up to expectations. Reports say the ESPN platform only added around 100,000 to 125,000 subscribers from the show, which is a drop in the bucket compared to the $325 million they're spending annually. If this trend continues, it's a huge red flag for WWE's future on ESPN and could put a dent in their growth plans. On a brighter note, there are still rumors about Austin Theory being pushed despite the creative shakeup caused by Rollins' injury. WWE insiders say there's internal support for Theory to get a significant TV return soon. However, Theory's booking has been all over the place. After beating John Cena, he seemed to fall down the card. WWE really needs to do something big to make him feel like a credible star again. Now here's a sad story WWE fans should hear. Former WWE star Mo from Men on a Mission recently passed away. Reports revealed that Mo reached out to WWE for financial help for a transplant but was refused. WWE's policy only covers drug rehab, not medical treatments like organ transplants or cancer care. This has left many former wrestlers bitter and highlights a serious issue WWE needs to address. Helping past stars with medical needs wouldn't bankrupt the company, but it could mean a lot to those who risk their health for the business. And finally, some good vibes to end on. WWE legend John Cena made a surprise visit to the WWE Performance Center recently. NXT talents shared photos of his visit, and Cena himself tweeted about how meaningful it was to spend time with the future stars. Even though Cena is retiring later this year, he confirmed he'll be making more WWE cameos, so we can expect to see him mentoring the next generation of talent. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling content. Also, follow us on Facebook for exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes info. Thanks for watching WrestleScope. I'll catch you next time with more wrestling news, rumors, and analysis. Peace out.